All right, sometimes students have a hard time remembering some of the conversions within liquid measure with our US system. And so here's kind of a quick little trick to kind of help you remember. It's called the Gallon Man, and it's kind of silly, but it does help. Um, First of all, we have 4 arms and legs here. All right, so there are 4 quarts in a gallon. Okay, so if this is 1 gallon. Okay, so this is 1 quart, 1 quart, 1 quart, 1 quart, and that should be easy to remember because there's 4 quarts in a game, or 4 quarters in a dollar, or 4 quarters in a basketball game. So 4 quarts in a gallon should kind of make sense. All right, and then from this we use a lot of multiples of 2's, like 2, 4, 8, things like that. So the next unit would be pints. All right, and so there are 2 pints. So again, he doesn't really look like a guy, more like maybe a monster or a clown or a circus performer or something, but good enough. So these are all pints. Right, and so 1 quart is equal to 2 pints. Right, and then the next unit we go along with is again another 2, so these kind of go down by 2. So again, kind of like claws. Right, and so a pint is 2 cups. So after we do the 4, then we have 2 and 2. A pint used to be an old-fashioned pop bottle. So when I was a kid, they didn't have aluminum cans. We just had glass pop bottles, and they were the bigger ones. They're kind of retro right now, but a pop bottle has 16 ounces in it, and that was 2 cups. That was, I mean, a serving size was half that bottle. You weren't supposed to drink the whole thing. So it wasn't like today where people drink big gulps and things like that that are 32 ounces, 64 ounces. That didn't exist back then. We just had a cup. And so a cup, therefore, is just 8 ounces. All right, so maybe I should change color there, but a cup is 8 ounces. All right, so which is a serving size? So if you think about it, I should probably go back and label those. So these are all my cups. So let me go a little smaller. So this is a cup, 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 all the way around here. My stylus is having a hard time reaching over there. All right, and so then the last thing we have is ounces. So there's 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. And then we could do etc. for all of those guys. All right, and so basically what this picture, it can help you with your conversions, because you can look and say, okay, there's 4 cups in a quart, there's 2 cups in a pint. You could look and say, okay, there's 4 cups here, 4 cups here, 4 cups here, 4, so there must be 16 cups in a gallon. You could look and say, okay, there's 8, 8, 8, 8, so there's 32 ounces in a quart. You could take 32 ounces times 4, because all of these would have those little claws, so 32, 32, 32, 32, to get the number of ounces in a gallon. So the Gallon Man is kind of silly, but he can help you with some of your conversions with kind of liquid measure in the US system. Again, these, I tend to still use dimensional analysis most time, but these are kind of handy to remember. So just remember, a cup of drink, 8 ounces is really a serving. A pop bottle in the old days had 16 ounces in it. It had 2 cups. And then a quart is 2 pints. And then, of course, 4 quarters in a dollar, 4 quarts in a gallon. And that should maybe help you remember some of those.